up, guys? This is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a hashtag video. This is put on by Tarot Alchemist, and this is called hashtag Tarot Reflection, and this is part of Arwen's Tarot Tag Train, or Tarot Train Tag. Question number one. She asks, what genre of tarot am I drawn to? So I'd say I have like an eclectic mix of tarot decks that I like. I would say the only genre I'm not truly drawn to is the kind where it's like hyper real, or they take photographs and it's like super photoshopped kind of thing. I do like collages and layers, but I don't know, I guess it's I'm pretty particular about that. But I would say for the most part, kind of the overall theme that kind of connects all my decks together is that there's flowers, it's earthy, it's witchy, it's pagan. So that would kind of be the overarching theme of my tarot decks. Question number two says to pick one card from the majors and one card from the minors to describe my strengths. So for my majors, I chose a majors only deck, and this is my Lisa Frank deck. And this is a deck that's free on the internet. You can print it out for yourself. You know, it's not obviously to sell, but you know, if you want to create a deck for yourself, it's fine, and that's the backs of them. Okay, so I'm gonna just have the tarot actually pick out a card for me instead of me picking out a card. I'll let that ego get in the way. Okay, so first card, what are my strengths? Ooh. Okay, got a card for that. Okay, my card for the minors is my Tarot Art Nouveau. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a minors card. So give this a little shuffle shuffle. Hopefully it's a minors card that comes up. Okay, and all right, it is. Okay, so my majors card is the Hierophant, and my minors card is the Six of Pentacles. So kind of describing my strengths. So it could be strengths in other areas, but I guess mostly in tarot. So for the Hierophant, I would say a lot of my strengths are that I'm very book read. You know, obviously, you know, I'm an English teacher. I have a, you know, college education. Of course, you don't need to have a college education to be well read, but you know, I immerse myself in books, I immerse myself in knowledge, I try to learn as much as I can about various different things. And you know, and since I have such an eclectic taste, you know, my hobbies and my interests span so wide and so varied that I have a lot of weird knowledge on things, and I can apply that to my tarot, I can apply that to my spirituality, and that just happens to be one of my strengths, is that I have such a varied perspective on things. What I think my other strength for the Six of Pentacles is that I'm able to give, you know, a lot. So I like to give of my knowledge, I like to give of myself, I like to give you know, everything that I learned, pitfalls that I had along the way, so that other people don't, you know, maybe stumble where I did. So not only do I like to, you know, throw my nose into a book, but everything I learn I also like to give to others as well. So I would say those are my strengths. Question number three asks, how do these things play out my everyday mundane life? I guess not my tarot life. So being again, with well-read and having that eclectic taste in everything, I guess would explain all the various different hobbies, all the cool, weird, unusual people that I get to meet, who are mostly my friends and family, you know, and all the adventures that I get to go on. And then I like to share those experiences with other people too, you know, entertain them with my stories. And a lot of people say that, you know, I'm the great storyteller. They like hearing my stories. And so the more I immerse myself in and being open to adventures, I think the more I can share with people about those adventures, and the more it's almost like, you know, people can enjoy them energetically as well. Question number four is, what is my fave spread for shadow / healing work? I think this spread originally came from Kelly Ann Maddox, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you see this spread and this is your spread, like, totally let me know so I can give you props for it. I like want to make sure it goes to the right person. But I wrote it down in my Hello Kitty book down here. And this is my little shadow spread down here. So the top three cards. One is a key to unlock my blocks, one is a card for my strengths, one is a card for resources that I have to help me, you know, get through what it is that I'm working on. There's 2 cards in the middle for what blocks need healing, and then 3 cards down at the bottom, which is kind of like the foundation. It's what are the hidden issues that are creating these blocks. So that's my go-to for whenever I need to work on my stuff. Question number 5, and I'll have to read this because this is a pretty big question. If you had to scan your personal tarot / spiritual / witchy practice in the last 6 months, what would you say is the common theme? I would say the common theme is I'm really trying to immerse myself into everything now, especially since it's summertime. I'm not working right now. I'm trying as best I can to really not hesitate in opening up my clairs, into opening up to people about the, my abilities and what I do. And, I was a little hesitant at first, but now it's just like, hey, it's just me, it's a part of me, just like all the other things I do, I'm sporty, I love to do photography, I love, so many other things. And this is just one of them too. So I've been learning to really put myself out there, really working with herbs and deity, really diving into my mediumship skills. That's something that I had, but it was just like, okay, well, I can do that. I have mediumship ability, but I haven't really worked on it. So now I'm truly working on it. I'm seeing a lot of a lot of big things happening, a lot of big changes, and at first I was like a little nervous, but yeah, I like it. I like that I'm really coming into being authentic, being who I truly am. All right, so Tarot Alchemist, I thank you so much for creating this hashtag tarot reflection. If you don't know who she is or you haven't checked out her channel, I will put a link to her channel in the information box down below. And again, this is also part of Arwen's tarot tag train, or tarot train tag, but I'll put a link to Arwen Lynch's channel down below as well. If you would like to catch a reading with me, know that you can go down to the information box below and click on my website or my Etsy site, or you can click on one of the boxes that pops up here. All right, you spiritual homies, so if you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and I will see you spiritual ninjas later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.